What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So, there's definitely something that we need to talk about here. It's related to Shiba Inu and becoming a millionaire for Shiba Inu. The most asked questions that we get are always price related, or even just their own status related. And what I mean by that is like people asking, can this get to a penny? Can this get to 10 cents? Can this get to a dollar? Can it get to, $10 or $100 and all these other levels, right? And then you also get to the comparisons by market cap. Can it get to certain levels there? But that's not as much as seeing the dollar amounts. But then probably the most asked question is really, can I get to a millionaire or becoming a millionaire with X amount of coins? That's probably the main question that we end up seeing throughout the live streams, throughout the videos, is always like, can I get to this certain point? And I have the same answer where it depends, right? It depends on what you decide to do. Because I can tell you, yeah, you can possibly get there, but then if you don't get there, then it seems like a failure. It's not a failure because it's whatever you decided to do and whatever you're comfortable with. Now, before we get into this, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon, those links are down below. And don't forget about my live streams. If you guys want to be a part of the live streams, all you have to do is click that link for Kick down below and you'll be a part of it over there. But like I said, let's talk about Shiba Inu. I think what we need to do is go through the position because it is making a move, and I don't think we're going to be kind of going through an update in any other video for today. So for Shiba Inu currently, it's at 0.00001. We saw it break that level, and it's been kind of hovering up at that level for a while, pretty much all day, honestly. And we're now seeing it climb a little bit more and looking really, really good, up 5%, up to a 6.1, almost $6.2 billion market cap. Also, the volume, we're seeing about $338 million worth of volume. Fantastic to see. A lot of that buy volume, obviously. And the most important piece would be the circulating supply for at least a lot of the investors. Because, yes, we could see it get to a $40 billion market cap, but that would mean that we're really only seeing, a 10x or whatever, right? 40, $60 billion market cap. Let's say that's the case. It gets to a 10x. But if it gets to a 10x while also decreasing that supply, it's more than a 10x. It's 100, it's 1,000x, it's 10,000x. And that's where people start making, these millionaire status levels that they can get to and kind of making these decisions. Now, when people ask me this all the time about whether they can get to a millionaire status, people will say, I'll have a hundred million coins or 50 million coins, and it seems like it could be enough. If it does get to a dollar, that's $50 million. It sounds simple enough, but it's also very, very difficult. Why? Because the road is a lot longer. Because not only just getting to that level, people honestly just see where they're at and they see where they can go. And that may not be the best way to look at it. Because if you only see where you're at and you see where you can go, well, now what happens in between, right? Is it that easy to hold on to, that many coins for that long? And they'll respond with, yeah, I mean, I held on to it for this long, but it's not the same, right? If you have, let's say, if you bought in at 0.00002, and you saw it go down and you held on and now it's up to 0.00001, and it's starting to climb back. And you're like, yeah, you know what? I held on for this long, so I can definitely hold on for a longer period of time. Why is that scenario different than gaining, millions of dollars? Well, what you're doing with this is you're holding on to something to try and break even, if not gain a little bit of something out of it. So for a lot of people, what they will end up doing, right? If they're making too much, they will sell too early. If they're making too little, like if they're losing money, they will hold on to it for dear life until it finds a way to get to a profitable state if it's long enough, right? If it's like 3 years or so, let's say, or 2 years or whatever, people have been holding on for that long. It's been hovering around this level. They're just like, I just want to get back to break even and then I'll get out. That's typically what you hear from a lot of day traders and swing traders and stuff. But I say this all the time, absolutely all the time, that selling is the hardest part of investing. No matter what you think is the most difficult part, it could be reading the chart, it could be buying, it could be doing your research into the project, or even finding it. Buying or finding it is not the hardest part. The hardest part is selling your position, because you never know exactly when to sell. I never know exactly when to sell. I set myself up for perfect situations so that I don't have to worry about not getting a profit, right? Yes, I can be upset with the fact that I sold some too early, but the fact that I'm still taking profit as time goes on makes me feel better every step of the way. So, what people will do wrong is they'll either hold on to it for a short period of time and not get enough gains out of it, and then sell it. They'll sell it at, let's say they gained $10,000, but it grew to a point where they would have made $2 million, so they sold it way too early and sold everything. But then you also have those people that hold on until it gets all the way up to the peak point, and then they don't sell, and you see it fall back down, and they miss out on millions of dollars as well. So there's an in between. And that's why I say that becoming a Shiba Inu millionaire will be a lot more difficult than people think. Because if you have a position, what I recommend is you find an exit strategy spreadsheet. I have an exit strategy spreadsheet on my Patreon. If you guys want to check that out, and it breaks down all the different prices, and all you have to do is put in your coins and when you're going to decide to sell. Because when you look at it and you have $200,000 that's sitting in Shiba Inu, you're telling me you wouldn't be excited about $200,000? If you turned $5,000 into 200,000, you're telling me you wouldn't be excited? If you turned $1,000 into 100,000, you're telling me you wouldn't be excited? So the point is that you may have people that just sell everything too early, and you may have people that hold on for dear life and or forget about it and never end up selling it, which would be a horrible situation either way. But you need to make sure you have an exit strategy spreadsheet. If you build one yourself or you use the one that I have, you can definitely use it. I think mine is pinned to my Patreon, where it literally, again, breaks down all the different prices. You put in your coins that you want to sell at that moment at that price, and then you could see your strategy as the prices do go up to certain levels. And if it doesn't go any higher than whatever level you at, you can sell at those levels, and you can end up pocketing whatever else is left. But the point is that you set yourself up for success and don't shortchange yourself from what you can gain. However, you're not trying to hold out for the ultimate max gain that you could possibly have, because it's not always going to work that way. Um, so let me know what you think about this. Guys, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. It's definitely something that I think about quite frequently, because people ask me about it all the time. I'm like, look, you can ask me all you want if you're going to become a millionaire, but honestly, that depends on you. If Shiba Inu gives you the opportunity to become a millionaire, it's up to you to make the right choices to sell to become that millionaire. Does that make sense? So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.